when you feel like you should be playing and people feel like you should be playing and social media and you see it everywhere and you hear it everywhere I go, this is no lie, every single place I go, people are like, what's going on? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Everybody, welcome back to the Posted Up with Chris Haynes podcast. I'm here in Seattle.
Yeah.
And if you come to Seattle, you got to come check out the mayor. You got to check the mayor out of Seattle.
Unofficial mayor.
Unofficial
but
mayor nonetheless.
All right.
The legend, Jamal Crawford.
Thank you.
Jay Crossover, how you doing, man?
That introduction was pretty special.
So, man, Jay, what you been up to, man?
Man, everything and nothing, I guess. Everything, because I'm doing like full daddy duty. I'm taking kids to school, picking them up at dances, at basketball games, at gymnastics, at everything, and then working out, of course, and then nothing, because it's just different than what I've been doing the last 20 years, you know, so it's totally different.
Has it been something you struggled with or something you've been adapting to?
Both. I think at times there's moments where I do struggle with it, you know what I mean, because it's just like, I feel like I should be playing. I think a lot of people feel like I should be playing, so that part's hard. Obviously, you know it ends at some point, but when you feel like you should be playing and people feel like you should be playing in social media and you see it everywhere and you hear it everywhere I go, this is no lie, every single place I go, people are like, what's going on? Like, it doesn't make sense. So it's a constant reminder at all times.
Okay, well, we gotta delve more into that situation.
Oh, for sure.
Because I think you're the biggest name that's out there that's not on the team. But I want to talk about where we're at right now. We're here at Rainier Beach High School.
Yeah.
This is where things started off for you.
For sure.
How special is this place?
This is special, and especially here when the AC, the activity center. So every game day, we used to come in here and hang out and chill out. We used to be vending machines in here. And I grew up literally 2 blocks away. My whole life was right in this area, right in this neighborhood. To give you a little background, people look at Rainier Beach, if you ask anybody, they look at it like the worst school in the city. They're like, that's East Side High. You don't lean on me. They're like, that's East Side High. So we feel like if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And we all came through here.
Let's kind of fast forward to where we are now. Are you surprised that you are on a team right now?
Yes and no. Yes, because I think I should be on a team, right? So you look at it and you're like, okay, let's say I couldn't play at all, right? Let's just say I couldn't play. I couldn't move, I couldn't play. My mind itself, you would think the knowledge and experience you want around younger players to help kind of guide them in their journeys, right? I'm surprised by that, but then I'm kind of not surprised because it's not just me. Look at J.R. Smith. Look at Joakim Noy. Look at Corey Brewer. There's so many guys. Look at Zach Randolph. Zach Randolph averaged a double-double
I wouldn't put you in a class with most of those guys, though.
But I'm just saying, I'm not even talking playing. I'm just saying guys that can help in some capacity or another. And my point is, the trend is you see a lot of veteran guys who aren't on teams right now.
Yeah.
Amon Shumpert. Like, there's a lot of guys out there. Jonathan Simmons is a young vet. Like, there's a lot of guys out there who I believe can help in some capacity on an NBA team. They're not out there.
You are saying that you are willing to come in at
absolutely.
any role, at any capacity
And
team asks.
The only thing I ask, just be honest with me up front. Don't tell me, okay, we're going to play 25 minutes or 20 minutes. Or don't tell me anything, and then it's something different. That's the only thing. Just be up front.
Okay.
Anything else, I'm a team player. Like, 2 years ago, I won Teammate of the Year in the NBA.
Yeah.
And I was proud about that because that's not an award you're trying to win. Like, you're just trying to do right by your teammates, want the best for them more than you want it for yourself. So to me, that speaks to character, right? So I'm fine with whatever. Just be honest with me. That's all I ask.
Okay. So if you talk about honesty, you talk about teamwork, you talk about you were in that role in Phoenix.
Yeah.
You have no reason whatsoever as to why you think you're in the position you're in right now.
I just think it's more, to be honest with you, I just think it's age.
Just think it's age.
Yeah, I mean, if we're just being honest, like what are other reasons? I've shown I can be a good vet. I show I can still play. Like, so you tell me the reason. Because everybody was asking me, what do you think the reason is?
I think there might be a narrative that Jamal wants to come in and score. Like, he wants to come in and have a role.
So let me ask you, does me not averaging as many assists as I did last year count? Does me saying, okay, I'll play point guard and be a passer? And then, like, I took 6 shots a game last year. Like, and I didn't complain about it. Like, I was like, okay, this throw you want me to get. Cool. Like, it's all good. So how's that narrative there, right?
I know, I understand that.
Yeah.
I get that. And you have a valid argument for your stint in Phoenix. I think you showed it. I just this is my thing. It's like, okay, you scored 50 points. 50 points your last game.
Besides that. Okay, go ahead. Finish.
Go ahead. Finish. You finish, 'cause I want you to
Besides the
thought.
50 points, I averaged over 31 for the month.
Yeah.
I see guys now that average 31 for 2 games like, oh, there's a star we've been waiting on. That's the star. A guy averaged 25, right? Here he comes.
Yeah.
Future All-Star. I averaged 31 off the bench
Yeah.
for the month of April.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Right? And that's okay. Like, so my thing is, yeah, the 50-point game happened, but even before that, I averaged 31 up until the month, right? And more importantly than any of that was we won half the games. And that was saying a lot because we didn't win many games last year.
Have you got what has the interest level been like this far? Like, has there been anything close?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say there's been conversations, but it's not like I thought it would be heading into free agency, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But I've talked to other guys in the same position that are out there right now, and it's kind of the same thing. Like, it's not like, yeah, I got this, and this going. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same thing.
I was told, see if you could confirm it, I was told Philly is monitoring your situation, kind of seeing what they're going to do.
I can't confirm or deny.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. So obviously, Portland went through a rash of injuries. And,
For sure.
You know, that opened the door for Carmelo.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think that, okay, now Melo's in, he's playing good, people go, start looking at
To be
me
honest
now?
with you, it when I was losing faith a little bit, it restored it.
Okay.
So I'm like, here's somebody who missed 14 months. Here's somebody that should never been out the league. Here's somebody who went through all this. You know what I mean? This is a first ballot Hall of Fame type guy.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he got on, it kind of restored my faith. Like, maybe there's a chance that it happens, because every morning you're waking up and you're like, man, this is tough. It's tough. Luckily, I just love the game like I love it, and I play year round. And because if I was like, okay, this has to happen right now, and I'm working out like this and do it, it would be frustrating not to have something happen. But for me, I would do it anyway. So that makes it easy.
Are you confident at this point that you will get
That it
picked
happen?
up? Yeah, this.
To be like 1,000%, I'm not sure.
Is that right?
I'm kind of like, because at the beginning of the season, I was like, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm 100% it'll happen at this point, right? Then each month, percentage kind of went down. And now it's like 50-50. It may happen, it may not. And like, that's something that mentally I had to like learn to become at peace with.
So you are at peace if it doesn't happen?
I'm not sure I'll ever fully be at peace with it if it never happens. It's just more at peace with it because that's the reality of the situation. I don't want to live in a world where I'm delusional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen, then it doesn't happen. But then seeing a guy like Melo sit out 14 months and then come back and play, that's what kind of restored my faith.
If
I don't play again. Go ahead. I know you're going with it.
All right. If you don't play again,
Uh-huh.
I think you're going to play. I think somebody will pick you up. Just throw it out there. But if you don't play again,
Right.
what do you want to do? You really like, seriously, like the unofficial mayor of Seattle.
Right.
Is politics, stepping into city council
No, I
or
wouldn't do that.
anything?
I want to be around kids. I want to be in the community. I'll definitely be around basketball in some capacity. Whether it's, I really would love to be in front office because I to be honest with you, I feel like there's not a lot of basketball people in basketball.
Yeah, I hear you there. I hope everything works out.
I can't lose. If
All
I
right,
play
I like
again, I can't lose. If I'm with my family and starting the next chapter, I can't lose. I'm good.
My man.
Yes, sir.
Jamal Crawford.
Always.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Always. Thank you.